Welcome back everyone to TCG Card Shop Simulator, and in between episodes I've had a bit of a stock up. That amount of stuff should complete and fill all the gaps while I'm missing inventory in the back. And I've had to buy a lot of cards ready to set up for this. So let's get the report, because I forgot to do it at the end of the last episode. 178 visitors. That's the highest we've ever been to. We was hovering around 156, I think, in the last episode. So that last day with those upgrades we did definitely helped us out. 112 checkouts. I think we went up to 114 checkouts at one point. 82 games played and around 124 hours. So yeah, roughly with my setup, I've got a 6-table setup. I'm getting about 20 hours per table per day. And on the event we're not on the top event at the moment. We're currently making nearly 3,000 off the table. We're paying about £300 on event costs. So about £2,500 we're making off the table. Oh, actually, we only made 2,000 in card earnings because we just didn't have that many valuable cards. But that should change in this episode with the big machines we upgraded to on the last episode. And we made 11,000 in the shop, but we paid all our bills and everything off. So let's start off on the next day. Let's give them a few minutes just to get caught up outside. I do want them to bring in this stock. I could send Lauren to help out as well, just for the moment. So yeah, restock shelves as your primary. Why have you not moved? And let's put rest as your secondary. There's definitely a lot of products to bring in. I just want to see what she's doing. Something going to be iffy with the AI. Okay, she's doing the job now. I did have to reset this guy on the last episode because when I logged out, he was stuck loading up a empty box onto a shelf. So there's definitely something going on wrong there. You're the very fast one, so you should be restocking machines as your primary. I think I got the wrong option then. So pack machines as your primary with just the legendaries, and then your secondary will be restocking shelves. That should reset your AI to do stuff now. Okay, let's have a look at our grading. Let's see if there's anything worth putting on the table. Oh, that's the best one we've had in a long time. About half a dozen episodes ago, we did have a pack very similar to this, which had a rank 1. So this overall is probably the best pack we've ever had. 4 level 10s, 4 level 9s, and there's a chance those level 9s might be worth resending out. I think one of them is a full art foil, so yeah, that's definitely worthy. Let's go and have a look at these now before we open up the shop. Because currently we haven't got that many cards on here, and I did leave some spaces. So let's just move you over to there. And let's put you there. Let's have a look and see what we've got with these 9s. We want to go graded. We'll look at the first 2. So you and you first. So you're currently going to be 11,000 if we upgrade you. You're currently 9,000. I don't think that's worth the upgrade. Just to gain about 2,800 with a chance of losing about 4,000. No, you're stopping on the table. We've got at least 2 good cards on the table. Let's have a look at you. About 6.5, you could be worth 15. So yeah, you're a no-brainer to take up. So you'll be sending out on grading on this day. So where's my other 9s I got? Just reset the prices again. So we've got a 9 down here. So let's have a look at you, Muffly Max. You're currently about 3,500. You could be worth 6.5. I think we view them okay. You just go stopping on the table. And then we had a ghost to put out. So let's take you off for the moment. Where's that level 9 ghost we had? Oh, we've actually got quite a few. We've got 2 level 9s that are the same Hydroid there. So we'll sell you. How are they doing with the stock? Okay, let's ready to open up. There was something I did notice at the end of the episode after I'd logged off. We now have access to the bigger boxes of the epics. So that's going to be the first purchase we'll do in this episode. Just makes it a lot easier restocking this table. And let's go and have a look at what the machine's got. 9,600, we got some spicy stuff in here. 3,500 card there. 1,300 there, so that's 2 for graded just off the first page alone. Not seeing anything else of value in here. 1,600 on the last, so yeah, we got another one there to send for grading. So that first machine had 3 cards I could send off for grading. 10,400, so this is very nice as well. 49.47, so it's not on that page. We've got 6,600, so there's some really nice stuff on here. 5,200, could be worth 31,000 after grading on a full art. That's a very nice card. 188 there, 133, 161. What have we got on this page? Over 2,000, so there's some nice stuff in here as well. I think we'll wait until we open up the machines again before I send any more to grading. But let's just give them an hand. Okay, we'll finish up them. The machines are ready in 10 hours, so that's going to be putting it about 8 o'clock tonight, so we can unload them tonight. That's good. As soon as we can sell some big cards and get 20,000, I do want to be getting another machine in. Okay, so let's decline you. I need to find Lauren because I sent her to go and refill the shelves. I forgot she needs to go back to the till. So let's just stop where you are. You're going to be primary as, where have you gone? Man counter as your primary task. Do want to remove your secondary task though. We'll put your man counter as your secondary as well. Otherwise, she's going to keep moving off the till every time. She's going to serve a couple of customers, but yeah, look at this queue. So hopefully they should start dispersing out. We do have a couple of nice big cards. Let's put Gigatron X out. Looks like we've already sold one of them because it's not telling me to put a price on it. And then we'll switch down to the Destiny ones, I think. Okay, duplicates. A couple of £200 duplicates there. That's very nice to see. Can't reach that from this side, so let's come over here. We're up to 8,000, so immediately I'm getting that license for that bigger box. And the next big sexy unlock for us will be level 60 with these ones. And they might end up replacing all these purple ones. So I don't want to overstock the stock, because we will at level 60 in this episode. We're getting about 4 levels an episode at the moment. So that would be you down here. So I can get some of the bigger boxes in now. But that's fine, we've still got some of the old ones to clear out. Okay, customer trading, let's have a look. Nothing there. 4 to go on the table. Set some prices because I don't know where Terence is at the moment. Got a little bit of value in some of these around the 50s. So we are still unlocking products. Yeah, I'll accept that one. Because of graded cards, we have to spend a lot to send them out. Not really a great price. I'll offer you 60. Now, I think we've caught up with all the mats. And I don't think we may have unlocked any more yet. No, level 60 is the next mat. So let's start on the books because they're nice and cheap. Just get a couple of boxes to start us off. I think I did have a shelf over here I wanted to put you on. I'll move this away. Just because it's not the plushies. And we have got the units already set up a couple episodes ago down the back here. Just haven't got time. And I think the way I'm going to do it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. But yeah, the shelf can't even hold a full box. So yeah, it was right to only order 2 boxes. Okay, a couple of trading in the shop. Let's have a look. Nothing too good there. And then we'll come and top the table up. Just offer you £1. Okay, got a few bits of spaces. And we still got to have 2 big cards here and another bigger one over there. What have you got, nice? Nothing I need. And what have you got, madam? Nothing I need. So we're up to 10,000 already, so some cards have been selling. When was the next unlock in the shop? Level 60 as well. So everything's happening at 60. And in the back is going to be 60 as well. So level 60, we need a lot of money. I really want to get a third one of them machines in this episode. But I do still want to keep unlocking products. Decline that one. What have you got? No, let's decline you as well. Not a bad price. Let's offer you 400. I might be able to swing that round on the table. Make a little bit of extra out of it. And what have you got, nice? Nothing I need to do any trades with. I'm just paying attention to what's missing in the shop. So there's something missing over here. Let's just order that for the moment. What about you down there? No, there's plenty of those in the back. Still another box in the back of those. Single cards all looking good. Everything's looking good over here. Still got those, and those in the back. That's good. Those are just done at the end of the last episode, so they should be good. Get 1 box of those. Those have got none in the back, so let's get a couple. Anything else missing? 10. 5 in the back, but there's only 6 in a box, so that's fine. Okay, let's get them lights on and then check on customer trading. What have you got, nice? No, decline it. Machines are another 3 hours. I've just been so used to opening machines all day, multiple times. It's just feels strange when I'm having to wait 12 hours between them each time now. Well, that's good. We've got other things we could be doing with our time. Okay, got a customer trading on this side. Good price. Let's offer you the $2.90 you asked for. And what about you? What have you got? Fairly good price. Let's offer you $70. Okay, I've got 1 space on there only. Okay, there's something else over here that's looking as if it hasn't got anything. No, there's 36 in the back. Is it getting to the time where I need the last employee? No, I'll decline you. No, I think I'm going to put it off, and instead I'm going to be doing something which is really, really stupid. And I'm going to get another card machine in. And decoration-wise, level 60 is the last of the big items. And I do want to put my ghost foils on there. The 2 of them I've got. Which is a lot of money to spend out just to display cards. It doesn't do anything in the shop at the moment as far as I'm aware. Let's put it down here. Somebody will come and fill it and then I can move it in its home in a minute. No, nothing I need to do with that. I need to move you out. Let's just get this by the wall. Just give me a second. There, you can come back in and do whatever you need to. Need to make room for you in the middle. I might just have to match these 2 back up. I do like leaving a gap between products. But unfortunately, I barely got enough just to get the bin in there. Okay, I did stop him from doing it mid-section. Is there anything that's... Okay, I'm going to need to get some more of them in by the looks of it. Just looking for partial boxes. If I grab another box, somebody can grab one as well. I'll let him finish off. Yeah, all looking good. Let's go and check on customer trading, and then we'll check on the card table. Nothing worth doing there. Let's offer you 6. Oh, actually, no, we'll just do it. Get a bunch of the grading. Maybe we'll get all 10 grades and unlock the achievement. I think after the next time I open up the machines, I will look at doing some more grading. I do need to save enough to be able to afford the grading. Which is 1,610. Okay, I do want to get book 2 in. These are fairly cheap to unlock the first couple. And then just pick up 2. We are coming up towards the end of the day. I will do this even though it's a not worth as much, because grade 10s, I tend to find them easier than grade 1s, but them still, we'd have to spend £200 on a card to be able to have a chance at that. So yeah, I will do that. Not always the best thing to do, those. But money's easy come, easy go. Go and have a check on this customer trading. Oh, he's over there. No, I'm not going to mess around. And what have you got? Again, another one. A 700. I can get a grade 10. I mean, this would be technically worth a lot more. Could get a couple of thousand by sending that off. But I think I will do it. And if I ever get a duplicate, it's going to be more value to just go and sell. So what are these worth? Yeah, as I say, not much profit in these. That's why I haven't done it. But somebody could buy a massive amount at one time. But even better, our machines are ready. How are you doing? Anybody on the tables at the back that's not going to get a game? There's just a couple there. She's staying back to do him. Let's have a look at the machines. 4,700. It's not as good as the last ones we got. But we can't expect that every single time we open up. 40s, 180 down there for full art, 180 for full art, 292 for a gold foil, 161 another full art. Ghost at the top there. I think I've got a few of them fist ronks already. 285 gold foil. A ghost reverse. Can't grumble at that. As I said, anything above the 2,000. You can't grumble at. 50s, 30s, 30s, 50s. 125 full art down the bottom. And 1,935 raise on EX foil. We'll send off for grading. Okay, last customer's just leaving of the day. I've done the machines. Topped up the card table. Not seeing anything too low that I need to order. Let's just have a quick look at these. Plenty in the back. There's none of those in the back. What about you? There's none of you. Those are all looking pretty full. I'm seeing no gaps on the tables, and I'm not seeing no gaps on with the mats. So let's just order you two. Let's get the report, and then let's go straight on to the next day. So again, 116 is the highest checkout I've ever seen. 157 total visits. That's very nice. And again, over 120 hours on the game table. I didn't check to see if we can move up an event. We'll look at that in a second. We sold £18,000 worth of cards, 12,000 in the shop, 2,700 on the card tables, and we didn't pay the bills. We need to make sure we're doing that because they are quite hefty. And immediately, I'm just going to open up. Somebody should bring them couple of boxes I've just ordered into the back. Yeah, my bills are 9,000. Let's pay the 3,200 off. And then I need over 6,000 on the bills. This is the reason I don't really want to go for the another employee quite yet, because we're sacrificing a lot of money in the shop to get the card tables with the experience. So I just need to keep a better job of keeping this table going. Being as though we're opening up a lot more cards now. That's good, okay. Check on customer trading. It's a very good card for only a grade 6. This could have potentially been an £8,500 card, but let's offer 1,100. See if we can get a good deal. We'll flip this on the table at some point. Yep, that's fine. We've still got a couple of the big cards on here. We might have had grading back, so I want to check outside. You want to trade my grade 1? No, I'm not getting rid of my grade 1s. No, no grading on this day. When's the next grading? It's tomorrow. And then the other one's the next episode. How's the machines looking? 2 hours on you, 6 hours and 7 hours. So I'll have them all emptied throughout the day today. Card table's pretty good at the moment. Let's have a look at the event, see if we can move up. So we're currently on the Gold Star event. No, we still need about 120 games. That's going to be a couple of more days in the shop. But it is on, we're paying £22 an hour and we're doing 120 hours of gaming a day. So, yeah, I could put more tables down and I'll get a lot more. I'll get more money, but I'll get less revenue in the shop. So I think I'm at a good balance where that is. What have you got nice? Not a bad price. Let's offer 55. Probably won't ever sell that on the table, so I do have to be careful because I'm just buying cards just to hold in the collection at the moment. How long? Another hour and a half on you. Where's the cards? Yeah, everything's bouncing every time I turn. So let's go back to the very basic set. Let's open up some of these. I do still want to get a pack opening of a God pack because I've never opened a God pack in this game. Customer trading, what have you got nice? Oh, look at that one, which is asking a stupid price. Well, we've only got 2,800 at the moment, so I haven't even got enough to attempt it. I think I need about a 3,500 minimum. I'm just going to stop in the menu. Well, let's try a 3,400, see if we can get it. Walked away. We probably wasn't ever going to get that. Okay, plenty of spaces. I could have held in the menu just for getting another 1,000. But I do need money for upgrades. 8 minutes on the machine, so it'll be done any second. And yeah, it's just nice seeing a nice busy shop. And everybody is saying the cards are set at a good price. They just can't afford them. That's the issue. They're not selling. Okay, let's get you done. 3,400, 157 there. 42, 36. 59.95. Nothing really standing out at the moment. 245 for a gold foil and possible god pack there. Bit hard to tell sometimes. 166 for full art. Might have some duplicates to put on the machine. Okay, he's just going to finish up the last 3 hours on the other machines. What have you got nice? One I haven't got, all off the 100. No, I think 100's a good price. Okay, just going to decline it. Yeah, I'll do this. I can't imagine sending a card like that for grading. What have we got? Quite a lot of space. Some of them cards have just got out the machine. We can just immediately sell. There's a nice quick profit. Tony should be about somewhere to set the prices. Got 24, so I don't need any more. Doesn't do a great job, Terence. I think it's because I got his secondary. We've been filling up the shelf. So if he's in the middle of filling up a shelf, it takes him so long to do it. That's why I have to wait quite a while before somebody comes and does the prices here. So what have you got nice? You want my grade 10. That's not going to happen. But again, it would be one that would be a lot more valuable. Because this will never go above the 1,300 value. This could be up to 5,200. I am going to do it. I don't normally do those, but I will. Because I do send quite a lot of ghosts off. 291, I don't need any more. We have missed the cutoff for grading on this day, but I might still have a look and see if I've got a batch to send out. Just while there's not much happening in the shop. Let's go by price on the Destinies and see how many we've picked up. Yeah, 5,200 there. Just need to find 3 more to match up. See, you're above the 1,000 I normally send out. You're just dipping down a bit, so let's have a look and see if we've got anything picked up through trading in Tetramon. No. Was there any graded that I needed to send for regrading? There was you. And I don't think there was anything else to send. So we just send one random ghost. Anything I've got a duplicate of. Got 3 copies of you, so let's send you out. Would be nice if they extend these amount of slots you get. At the moment, it hasn't really been a problem for me. But the longer you pay, the more machines you've got, the more cards you're going to have to send out for grading. Let's go to duplicates and grab a big handful. I think in that last spot, I'm going to see if I've got something graded. It's going to be worth sending out. I'm not too fussed if all these get sold down here. I want to keep these 3. Yeah, £10,000 card there. We'll get rid of you. Keep that money flow coming in. And I've got a couple of more here. I think I'll put these 2 out as well. Got about half my collection out here with big cards on now. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, customer train over here. Let's have a look at you. One I haven't got and it's not worth that much, so let's offer him 80. Get the lights. And what have you got nice? And our machines are ready, so let's have a look at these. 161 on a full art. 193 on a full art. That's nice, 913. Just below where I want to send them for graded, so that's okay. It's putting on the table. 133 gold foil. £60 full art. And that's pretty much it. He's already here filling up the machines. And that's pretty low. Anything below 2,000, I'm not really going to have anything. £100 down there. Couple of new cards in there because this was a total mixed bag, this one was. And both of them are filling up, so I don't need to mess around with it. But I could do with putting an order in here. Probably wait till the end of the day. Got a couple of spaces on here. Let's see what we just picked up out of the machine to sell. Just one above 100. I was hoping for a few more. Customer trading, I just missed on that side. What have you got? Nice. Ooh, a nice card, but it's a trade. But look at the trade. They want to trade a 2,500 for 4,300. I really wish I had had that one. That would have been a fantastic trade to do. What have you got? Nice. Nothing I need. We're sitting on 11,000. So I've got two routes I could go here. Keep unlocking products or saving the money for another machine. I think I want to continue unlocking the products. So we was doing books. Let's go back to the books. We are about to hit level 60. Okay, so we'll unlock 2 more books. They're not that expensive. Then I think I'm going to start saving the money for the level 60s because that had a lot of good unlocks. Nothing I need there. It's nearly the end of the day. So you can go into that slot there. Chuck you on the floor and let's have a look. 10% round. Only about £7 profit, so not amazing amounts on these. I'm pretty certain the higher tier books will have a lot more profit margin on them. What have you got? Nice. Nice card. I will try and get this one. It's off for about 2,200. But he's asking way too much. No, I'm happy for that. It's another good candidate for grading. And we've currently got 5 big cards on there to sell. Okay, let's get the next book. Quickly set this one up. 1, 2, 3, one number 4. And just 2 products. Customer trading, nothing I desperately need. And considering where we are in the game, we have such a very tight... I mean, I could bring some of these closer to the door, but we haven't overloaded the storeroom with extra stock we don't really need. We've got it as streamlined, I think, as possible. Put you down here. We'll need to be ordering some of this tonight. Just want to clear them for the bigger boxes. Okay, what have you got? Nice. It's worth more, so I'm just going to do it. And, yeah, we'll off the trade. Yeah, we'll just do it. Don't have to spend the grading cost then. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we're down to £30 cards. Again. Probably have a look at the Tetramon sets on the next day. Next time I'll refill it. Might have some good value in there with some of the trading we've been doing. And again, I am just going to kick these off. Just to keep the game rolling. There is something missing here. Let me just run around while these last couple of are doing their selling. What have you got here? Nothing I need to order. Nothing I need to order. Any gaps? Everything else is looking fairly full. You've got loads in the back. You've got loads. Just going to order one box at a time from now onwards. Try and keep a bit more money. You've got loads. Stock up on the single cards. I'm okay with that. As if I have nothing to put in the machine, I could always put these in. That's ordered in smaller boxes. I thought we had them in the bigger ones now as well. Okay, I've spent all the money, unfortunately. We are at level 60. Let's go straight immediately onto the next day and let people come and do the stocking up. 171 visitors. That's the highest we've hit so far. I'm not too worried about dissatisfied. It doesn't tell you why it causes it, so I don't worry too much about it. 84 games, still around that 120 hours on the table, but now we're up to 54,000 experience. Very nice. Card earnings is very low because we haven't got many good cards to sell. We do have a couple on the table that just haven't sold. I still need to do the employees' wages. I haven't done that yet. Was an okay day. Unfortunately, we haven't got the big things to sell. There is some grading back. There is some card machines empty, so let's get this one done. $40.48. I'm not seeing anything of any true value in here. Ghost card there. Definitely going to be something of value in here with that money. $2.74, $2.52. So it's all mainly on the back page. Did I miss something else? No. Just mainly all on the back page. And I want to go open my grading. What have I got? 4 10s. I can't grumble at that. A 9 that could potentially go out for grading again. And a couple of 8s that could be worth selling on the table. Unfortunately, one of my full art foils came back as a 4. Little disheartening to see, but it's going to happen eventually. Let's take you up. Because I just want to see if that 9's going out for regrading or not. Which is all the way down there. Let's have a look. No, it's only worth 3,000, 4,000 tops, so no. You can just get sold. And we picked up a couple of 8s. Yeah, you can go on the table. And we did pick up a 10 up here, so let's get him on the table as well. I will have a lot of big cards on here. But I just want to get that money up. If I could sell that, that's going to pay for another one of those machines. How they're doing with stock levels. Still a bit of stock out there to bring in. I doubt I've got enough graded to send another one off. Okay, machines are finished. It's on its way. Hour on the next one. 2 hours on the next. How's outside looking? Let them finish that first before I open up the shop. So, level 60. We have unlocked... I'm pretty certain it's the legendary boxes here. Yeah, we've unlocked this one now. The 9,000 I need to unlock the license. If we have a big sale today, I will be buying that. and then we'll see if those legendary boxes sell more than the epics, which are currently £81 profit. £68 profit on there, so that one's gone up slightly. Still around the 50 on there. The all cleared outside, so let's get started. Terence is still going around doing the prices. Got about 20 minutes. Let's open up a couple of packs of cards. We're never going to open up a god pack by hand if I don't actually open up cards. 2 minutes, I'll stay here. 6,800, so there's some nice stuff in here. Not on those pages. It's not on there because there's only 200. Only 400 on that page, 163 full art. It's all on here. So we've got a £200 gold foil. There, that's the big one. Could potentially be worth 25,000. Full art foil. And then £100 on the back. You've got 40 minutes, so let's help him get these machines filled up. And he's got the last box to fill that machine up, so that's on its way. Let's check on customer trading. What have you got nice? Nothing I need when I've got 100 already. There is some spaces on here. We'll switch over to the Destiny because we've got a lot of high value cards on here. Yep, £200 duplicate. That's nice. Another space on the back. Okay, somebody might buy something of them big ones, but I have got too many on there, really. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's only 3 cards that hasn't. Oh, okay, one of the big cards have just sold. I was going to say there's very less chance of them selling. We're up to 14,000, so that card has already been gone through the till. Still got some £100 cards here, so that's nice to see. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big cards. So there's another big card just sold as well. Now, we did say there was an unlock to do, otherwise I would have just gone and brought another machine. But no, I need to get those legendaries in the shop. So I'll do about 6 boxes. There was definitely other big unlocks I wanted. So we've unlocked all this here. I think it was a figurine, wasn't it? Well, we've got that one figurine. Might have been a gaming mat. Yeah, we've definitely got a gaming mat unlocked over here. But I think I want to save onto my money. I want one more card machine. At least 4 of these big machines. I'd say I'll be happy with it, but probably as soon as I got the 4, I'd want more in. Machine here to unlock. 4,600. So it's going to be on this page. 1,600 at the top. $162. And a 387 gold foil there. Let's check on the customer trading. Might be able to pick up something super sexy through here. I don't think we've seen anybody with a ghost foil on this play season yet. Let's offer 95. Yeah, that's a good price. Still going to get 4 more books into there. Tables are going very nicely. We do have upgrades, don't we, to the building? Okay, I want to get you because I can send you off for grading. It's offer 1,000. Okay, I'm happy with that price. Okay, he's still filling the machine, so let's give him an hand. Are you going to finish off the machine? He is, okay. So 4 hours on that machine, that'll be done towards the end of the day. 7 hours on there, that'll be about closing time. This one might be a bit later. We might be able to unlock 3 more. We've missed the cutoff, so I'll do 1 more batch of grading. Got 2 slots available. We'll do one more batch in this episode towards the end. Yeah, we'll offer £2 and see if we can have it. Lots of space, so a lot of them good cards are sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I had 7 spaces. Could probably put one more big card the next time there's a space. We're up to 27,000. What do I want to do? No, I don't want to do anything with that. That's a good price. I do want it. Going a bit on the low end, so I might lose it. No, I'm happy with that. Thought I'd try and lowball. Maybe we can get it. But I wasn't confident. Don't need you. And I haven't checked up on my grading for a long time, so let's have a look. Yeah, 4.66. So there's just no need for me having the bulk boxes in. There is a couple of good variety of cards. A 4. Comfortable Cozy, I love to play. Best shop. Don't know why I'm getting 4s for stuff that's really good reviews. Okay, so what I've got 3 spaces, so let's get 2 more of these out. And then I want to get one more big card on there. So let's go on to graded. I think I had some big cards that I wasn't too fussed whether I sold them or not, like you here. And even the one next to it, I'm not too fussed about you either. You're going to set the prices? See what there was selling for. So nearly 9,000 on that one. What about this one? 7,000. We've got 2 iDroids there, so I'm happy with one of these going onto the table. And then I don't want to put any more big ones on there. I want to be able to put stuff that can sell fast. So that's going to be Destiny duplicates. £50 cards. But we are keeping a good amount to try and get them cards, what we're pulling out the machine, onto the table and sold as quick as possible. No, don't need you. Let's get the lights on. I'm happy to see that 28,000. You would be a good one to buy. Let's offer 450. And we do have to be wary because that is where our money is. So currently we've got 135,000 sitting in the album. 70,000 of that is just that big ghost foil we've got. What happened to the second ghost foil we picked up? Or was it a full art foil, the second one? Might have been a full art foil, the second one we picked up. And it might have not come back as a 10. I know we had another good pull a couple episodes ago. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing else in there. 36,000, that's nice. We've got a couple hours left. Might be able to pick up something we trade in. If not, we can unlock a couple of more products. No, I think... am I going to work this out? Move you. Put you there. Can I get 2 of these across this wall? Just trying to make enough space to be able to get another one in there. Let's move you down. A little tighter on that corner I want. I might be able to move it down in a minute. This bin just keeps getting in the way. I don't think that's bad having it there. Not that much of a shortcut. Sorry, to walk round it. Okay, we've got another machine, 4,700. What have we got nice in here? Nothing too special so far. God pack there of silver foils. 2,000 on here, so there's something nice in here. 328 gold foil, 219 gold foil, 325 gold foil. That might be because of the event where it makes gold foils worth more. And what are you? 1,000, so that's another graded card. But there might have actually been a god pack here because there's like 7 pretty much very close to each other of gold foils. Give them an hand topping up. I don't think there's many more cards I've give you permission to stock up in there. So it does mean I'm going to need to do a big order. It was 65 before we got the bigger boxes of these. And how much stuff we've been putting in the machines. I think I'm happy with that. Just having a look at these. 120, 62. Go and grab some outside to fill up the machine. Okay, you're nearly done. 8 minutes. Just bringing some boxes ready. 8,900, so there's something extra spicy in here. 1,600 on this page, I don't think it's on here. 293, still nice. 323, still nice. 169. Another 1,300 on here. 429 gold foil. So those are definitely getting affected by the event. I don't normally see gold foils worth 450 nearly. And 5,000 on this page, so that's you. Potentially worth 18,000. Full art foil. We're getting a good amount of full art foils. 256 gold foil. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Customer trading. I'll just do it because I haven't got the one on the left. Nothing on there. And I think I'm just going to kick these tables off because it is 9 o'clock. Lots of good experience at the end there. Nearly a quarter of the way into level 61. And we've just got a super, super nice full art foil. Unfortunately, it's not a great price, but it could potentially be up to 16,000. You're not going to get 5,200. I'll do about 3,900, which is just below the market price. He's accepted it. That's going to be sent off for grading. Let me just update this machine. Okay, just before I close off the episode, I did remember we brought that pack. So we want to get this one off to put the legendary on. Just dump you on the floor for the moment. Because we didn't do anything with these to look at the prices. Either way, that one's stopping on that shelf. I could change the bottom of this. Because I'm not making much profit on these, only about £16, just have the top level with the one product and everything underneath with the best selling one. And same with this. So let's have a look and what sort of profit margin we're going to make on this. Over £100 a box. So immediately I need to switch out all these ones, which is only 81. So it's not a major difference. I also want to be cutting these down. Probably having 4 shelves here, 4 shelves here of the legendaries. And then just the one on the top. So I do need to have a bit of a move around in between episodes. But before we go, this machine's about ready to go. 4,800, nice amount in here. And then I can fill the machines up between episodes. What have we got? 127 at the top, 42, 180. 333 gold foil. That's a very nice price. 178 full art. 144. So we should have a good amount of duplicates to put on the table in the next episode. 325 gold foil. And a 250 ghost reverse. Very nice stuff. I'll fill up these in between episodes. I have got the boxes here ready for them. But before we go, I want to be doing another batch of grading, sending off. So, always again, I always like clearing out my Tetramon first. Go by price. So we've got a 4,001 there. That's definitely going. And then everything else is about 800. Just double check the graded just to make sure I haven't got anything to regrade. There is something... There was something there and I can't quite make out what it is from this camera angle. Too much glare on it. There's an 8 at the top there. Probably end up going on the table. Doesn't look like I've got anything worthy of regrading. I'm not regrading ghosts. So then it must all be in Destiny. Go by price. 4,600 there. 3,900 there. 2,400. Another 2,400. Down to 1,600s now. 1,100 still worthy to be sent out. And we still got 1,000. So yeah, we've got just enough to send out another batch. And then let's just get the reports. Do I want to get the report or do I want to stock up this? If I'm changing shelves about, having the report isn't going to help me. No, let's get the report. I can just work around it. So 174 visitors is the highest we've been up to. 12,000 in the shop is respectable. 66,000 on the card table is just stunning. 2,700 on the game earning. 123 hours, that's just solidly around the same figure. 50,800 in the experience. We are currently on day 57, about to start 58, and we've just hit level 61. And we came out with a good profit, but before we disappear, let me get them bills paid off. Still leaves me 3,800 for restocking. So I think that is where I'm going to be calling it on this episode. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series. And if you do have any tips, leave them down below in the comments. I do read them all. And I'll be seeing you all again soon. Thank you very much for watching.